Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. Namaskar everyone, welcome to Next IAS. I hope you are doing well. In this video, we are going to discuss important species जो कि अभी recently news में थी and they are also relevant for UPSC. So without wasting any time, let's start today's discussion with dolphins. So friends, according to a new study, a noisy environment made by humans makes it harder for dolphins to communicate and coordinate with each other. And as the level of underwater noise increases, these mammals have to shout to each other, right? Now let's learn some key facts about dolphins. So friends, they are type of marine mammal that belongs to cetaceans. And they are warm-blooded and they breathe through lungs, not through gills, right? And there are 36 dolphin species found in every ocean. And most of the dolphins are marine and live in the ocean or brackish waters along coastlines. However, there are few species like the South Asian river dolphin and Amazon river dolphin that live in freshwater streams and rivers. Now let's look at their method of communication. So friends, they are social mammals that communicate through squeaks, whistles and clicks, and they also use echolocation in order to locate food and other objects. And do you know friends, echolocation serves for both communication and for navigation. Now dolphins found in Indian waters are Ganges river dolphins and Irrawaddy dolphins. And do you know friends, Bengal is home to both Irrawaddy dolphins and Ganges river dolphins. Now let's learn some key facts related to Ganges river dolphin. So friends, it is a species of toothed whale classified in the family of Platanistetidae and it is locally called susu and it is a national aquatic animal of India, right? And two subspecies P. gangetica and PG minor occur in Indus, Ganges, Brahmaputra, Meghna and Karnapuli, Sangu river systems of South Asian subcontinent. And it is related to much smaller Indus river dolphin which lives in the Indus river in Pakistan and Beas river of northwestern India. And do you know friends, Ganges river dolphin split from the Indus river dolphin during Pleistocene period. And Ganges river dolphins can only live in fresh water and are essentially blind and they hunt by emitting ultrasonic sound waves that bounce off fish and other prey, enabling them to see an image in their mind. And it is classified as endangered species by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, right? Now this is the image of Ganges river dolphin. Now let's learn some key facts related to Indus river dolphin. So friends, its scientific name is Platanista gangetica minor and it is also known as Bhulan and it is closely related to Ganges river dolphin. It is a state aquatic animal of Punjab and it can only be found in the lower parts of Indus river in Pakistan and in the river Beas. And it is also classified as endangered species by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. This is the image of Indus river dolphin. Now in the last, let's learn about Irrawaddy dolphins. So friends, they are found in coastal areas in South and Southeast Asia and in three rivers and these are Irrawaddy in Myanmar, the Mahakam in Indonesia and the Mekong. And do you know friends, Irrawaddy dolphins distribution in Chilka is considered to be the highest single lagoon population and it is also classified as endangered species by IUCN. This is the image of Irrawaddy dolphin, right? Now friends, let's learn about olive Ridley turtles. They were in the news because recently the nesting season of the olive Ridley turtle has begun along the Konkan coast. Now let's learn some key facts about olive Ridley turtles. So friends, they are smallest and most abundant of all sea turtles found in the world and their major nesting sites in India are Rushikulya Rukri Coast, Gahirmatha Beach which is located within the close vicinity of Bhitarkanika National Park and the mouth of the Devi River. And its scientific name is Lepidoculus olivacea and it is also known as Pacific Ridley Sea Turtle. Now let's look at the habitat of olive Ridley turtle. So friends, it is found in warm waters of Pacific, Atlantic and Indian Oceans. It is classified as vulnerable species by IUCN and it has been included in the Schedule 1 of the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and Appendix 1 of CITES. And friends, they are known for their unique mass nesting called Aribada, where thousands of females come together on the same beach to lay eggs. They are carnivores and feed mainly on jellyfish and shrimp, etc. The eggs hatch in 45 to 60 days depending on the temperature of the sand and atmosphere during the incubation period. Now what are the threats faced by them? So friends, they are hunted for meat, shell and other anthropogenic factors like fishing trawlers, etc. Now let's learn about Indian star tortoise. So friends, according to recent study on Indian star tortoise, the genetic diversity of the species as well as habitat has suffered major losses because of rampant illegal trade. And the species is facing twin challenges of a threat to its habitat at one level and loss of its genetic diversity at the other. Now let's learn some key facts about Indian star tortoise. So friends, they have beautifully starred pattern shells and they are native to arid climates in India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka, and they are accustomed to monsoon seasons. It is categorized as vulnerable species in the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species and it is listed under Appendix 1 of CITES. And do you know friends, it is one of the most traded tortoise species not only across subcontinent but across South and Southeast Asia, right? This is the image of Indian star tortoise. Now let's learn about greater Scaup. It was in the news because after a gap of over 90 years, the greater Scaup was recently sighted in Manipur's Loktak Lake. It is a rare species of duck and it is locally known as Sadang Man. This is the image of greater Scaup. Now let's learn some key facts related to greater Scaup. So friends, it is a medium-sized diving duck species that belong to the family of Anatidae and it is locally known as Sadang Man. The greater Scaup species is distributed in Asia, Europe, United States and Canada and it is a rare visitor to the Indian subcontinent. Now let's look at its habitat. So friends, it inhabits shallow freshwater lakes, pools, rivers with grassy shorelines. They are highly migratory, breeding near Arctic regions and migrating to the warmer south from August onwards. It is categorized as least concern species by IUCN Red List of Threatened Species and pollution in coastal areas is a major concern of declining population. Now let's learn some key facts related to Loktak Lake. So friends, it is famous for Kabul Lamjao National Park and Sangai, which is a dancing deer, and it is famous for unique floating islands called Famdis with multiple plant species. And it is designated as a wetland of international importance under Ramsar Convention, which is an intergovernmental treaty which provides the framework for national action and international cooperation for conservation and wise use of wetlands and their resources. As you can see in the map, this is the location of Loktak Lake. Now let's learn about spot-bellied eagle owl. It was in the news because recently spot-bellied eagle owl was spotted in Sheshachalam forest of Andhra Pradesh for the first time and in the state of Andhra Pradesh for the third time. Now let's look at the key features of spot-bellied eagle owl. So friends, it is overall a stark greyish-brown bird with dark coarse brown coloration over the back and upper wings, and it is a large bird of prey and it is also known as the forest eagle owl. It is very powerful and bold predatory owl. And here is the special thing about the bird. It makes a strange scream similar to humans and it is hence called ghost of the forest in India and devil bird in Sri Lanka. It is mostly found in dense evergreen forest or moist deciduous forest. Now let's look at the distribution of spot-bellied eagle owl. So friends, it is found throughout the Indian subcontinent and peninsular Southeast Asia. It is distributed through the lower Himalayas from Kumaon to East Myanmar, central Laos and central Vietnam. It is classified as least concern species by IUCN and it is included in Appendix 2 of the CITES, right? This is the image of spot-bellied eagle owl. Now in the last, let's know about Neelakurinji. It was in the news because recently Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has listed Neelakurinji under Schedule 3 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, including it on the list of protected plants. This is the image of Neelakurinji. Now let's learn some key facts about Neelakurinji. So friends, Kurinji or Neelakurinji is a shrub that grows in the Shola forest of Western Ghats in South India. And do you know friends, it is a shrub of Acanthaceae family that famously blooms once every 12 years. It is scientifically known as Strombilenthus kunthiana. Strombilenthus is a genus of about 350 species of flowering plants in the family Acanthaceae, mostly native to tropical Asia and Madagascar. In the Western Ghat region, nearly 70 varieties of Neelakurinji plants have been identified, and Aravi-Kulam National Park near Munnar is known for widespread blooming of the Kurinji, with the next flowering season expected in 2030. So friends, with this, let's conclude our today's discussion. Thanks for listening. Be happy, be nice.